Imran is leaning against the counter near the toaster, also on his phone. I slip into the room, fix myself some cereal, and sit down at the other end of the table. No one looks up. No one says anything. They don't even notice when you're in the room. They're better off without you. They don't care for you. I spoon some cereal into my mouth, feeling the pieces poke and prod my cheeks and gums. I chew extra hard, trying to cover up the chaos that's starting to seep through. The Angry Birds theme changes to the melody of having lost a life. Dad grunts, then lets the phone clatter to the table. Imran laughs as he butters his toast. I watch from the far end of the room as Mum dries her hands and touches Imran on the back to squeeze past him to the cupboard. She pulls out a plate and silently hands it to him. He sighs and drops the toast onto the plate before taking a seat next to Dad, who's picked up his phone again. "Want me to do it?" Imran asks with his mouth full. "Almost got it," Dad mumbles. The Lost a Life tune plays a few seconds later. "Damn it." Imran laughs, snatches the phone and starts tapping away. Watching the three of them is like watching a totally normal family interacting. It's nothing momentous, what they're doing, but it's the little things that make a family a proper family. Look how happy they are on their own. They're better off without you. No one would even notice if you were dead. Mum started chopping some vegetables on the counter. I drop my bowl in the sink, roll up my sleeves and grab the sponge. "What are those marks on your wrist?" she asks, turning her head to look at me, the knife poised mid-slice. Her eyes are firmly fixed on my wrist. There's a jolt in my chest. The heart I thought had become stagnant starts up again, jumps straight into my throat. This is it. The moment I've been both dreading and hoping for. I shake my arm to loosen my sleeve so that it rolls down and covers the scars, but it only slips down a little. My heart is thudding so hard I can feel it against my top. I stare at her intently, hoping that she'll finally see me, that this pressure, this pain will finally go. When I was a kid, Mum used to be able to fix everything with a few words and a kiss. I've been secretly longing for her to do the same with whatever's happening in my head. But when she does finally make eye contact, nothing happens. There's no love on her face, no concern. Her brow is creased, her posture stiff. "Did you get them from your bangles?" she asks, her eyes only lingering on my face for a second before returning to her chore. "I told you to stop wearing such cheap jewellery." Of course she doesn't see. She doesn't realise because things like this don't exist for her. In her world, there's only sunshine and butterflies. No one ever hurts. No one ever feels the need to not exist. Everything is perfect. "It wasn't a bangle," I whisper, shaking the excess water off my bowl before placing it on the drying rack. I shove my sleeves down. "Bangle, bracelet, same thing," she says, chopping in Morse code. "Why don't you use all that time you spend in your room to find a job instead? That way you could afford things that don't ruin your body." I stare at the knife as it moves up and down between her fingers, willing it to slip, wishing it were my skin beneath it. "Who'd want to hire her?" Imran laughs from the table, his eyes still glued to Dad's phone. "It's not like she's actually good at anything, besides being a loser." He's right. You're such a loser. No one will ever love you. Loser, 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 loser. They're better off without you. I get that urge rushing through my body, that tight constriction in the middle of my chest, my wrists beginning to itch. There's already an image in my head of the trail of red, the sense of relief I'll achieve. I wrap my fingers around my wrist and squeeze.